All right, I said earlier this morning I was going to share more about apple cider vinegar and all the great benefits and ways that we can use it. So I am an apple cider vinegar fanatic. I love this stuff. I use it everywhere, anywhere, however I can possibly use it. So some of the simplest ways to use it is making your own fermented kind of drink. I've shared with you guys that way. I'll put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a cup of ice water, and I've really been enjoying putting a drop of Slim and Sassy, as well as a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then a drop of a stevia, and sometimes not. Like this one I didn't. I just did a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and 2 drops of Slim and Sassy, and it made a really nice vinegar drink. It was just refreshing, uplifting, and super healthy for my gut, right? So yummy good. All right, so another really great way is to have it warm. Here I have a green tea. So I also put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of honey, and a drop of ginger. And then I can even put a drop of lemon. So super yummy and again, nourishing for my gut. Wonderful, wonderful. So I really like mixing it warm and cold with pretty much any of the citrus oils. Super easy and fun to make lots of different drinks. And then you don't have to, you know, kombuchas have a different strain, a different mother. And the big thing, remember, with apple cider vinegar, that's why I really like the Bragg's brand, is you're looking for the cloudiness, all right? The cloudier your apple cider vinegar is, the healthier it is for you. It hasn't been filtered. It has all that really good gut bacteria stuff in it. Now, some people may be sensitive to apple cider vinegar. Some of the things to understand about apple cider vinegar, though, and if you get a chance to read the article that I posted from Dr. Mercola, is understanding that it's about balancing out your pH. All right, so over time, apple cider vinegar actually can help with reflux. It can help with gut bacteria. It can, and because again, it's a different type of fermentation, the different strains and stuff that are in it is just super, super healthy. Okay, so a little life hack that I've been doing on top of the drinks recently, probably for about 6 months now, that I've been experimenting and having super fun with, is I've always strived and wanted to make my own fermented veggies. All right, so real quick, there's a difference between pickles that are just, you know, in vinegar versus pickles that are fermented. When you get a fermented vegetable versus a vinegared vegetable, you are getting alive cultures, right, when it's fermented. So the thing is, apple cider vinegar has gone through that fermentation, and it has those live cultures in it. So it's not like your regular old white vinegar. And I just didn't want to go through, I have fermented my own vegetables before. It's a process, and sometimes I don't always take the time to do it. But a little hack that I've been doing is kind of similar to a kvass. Kvass is a drink that is using vinegar versus a kombucha, and again, it's different strains, different things. But kvass is actually has to do with beets and beet juice as well. So I decided to start experimenting and doing some life hacks with different vegetables and different things. So here in a jar, this happens to have some leftover very remnants of cauliflower. All right, so what I did was I cut up cauliflower as much as I possibly could. See if you can see any of it. So kind of like little dribblings. So I cut up cauliflower and I packed it down, and then I filled it halfway up with apple cider vinegar, the rest of it with filtered water. And then I put a couple drops of whatever oil I was wanting to be able to have as the base with the vegetable. So with this one I had put lemon, and a drop of lemon and a drop of pepper actually, and a little bit of sea salt, and I shook it up. I made sure and fill it all the way up, and then I let it sit in my refrigerator for about a week to 2 weeks, because it already had the cultures, but then it could start really absorbing into the vegetables. So therefore I had my own fermented vinegared vegetables, and it was a heck of a lot easier, and the culture was already done. I didn't have to worry about it sitting on the counter, things like that. All right, I did kind of the same thing with garlic cloves. Now, keep in mind, garlic cloves become extremely potent this way. So again, half of it with apple cider vinegar, the rest of it with filtered water. With this one I also did a drop of lemon and a drop of pepper, because I just liked the idea of those two with it. And it, like I said, it's super, super strong. The juice of it is great for cooking, for lots of different things, but it is super potent. You can smell the garlic after it's been sitting in the refrigerator for a couple of weeks. And then finally I did it with beets as well. Now with the beets, I put a drop of ginger and a drop of lemon, but think of all of the different, I'm gonna be experimenting this week with some of the more savory oils like basil and oregano. Oregano is going to be interestingly challenged, you know, since it kills bacteria. But definitely with the basil, with cilantro, different oils to be able to boost flavor with the fermented, the faux fermented, it's really not faux because you're getting apple cider vinegar, vegetables. So I have a pack of shredded coleslaw already shredded up for me. I'm going to be making my own fermented, what's it called? Sauerkraut, with it. And I'm thinking of making that one kind of zesty. It's going to be kind of fun. So those are some ways to use your oils with apple cider vinegar by making your own fermented vegetables, making your own fermented drink, as well as boosting your immune system first thing in the morning and in the evening, or just an uplift of energy. So you guys have lots of fun, have a very blessed rest of your day, and I look forward to hearing all of your fun things that you are doing with apple cider vinegar and your oils. Take care and God bless.